Hey everyone, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, actually, you haven't seen me in a while. I have no idea who's watching this. Um, I want to explain something to you. So, I've started this series, Magic, White, and Black, and I am not a person that does things because I have to do them. I am a person that does things because they resonate. And at the moment, this resonates. So, maybe, not only maybe, I want to, I want you to feel that you have permission to do the same whenever. We have so much rules in our society. For instance, a book. You have to read a book from beginning to end and you have to finish it. Says who? You don't have to read it from beginning to end. You can read it from end to beginning. You can start in the middle, read a page, and then stop altogether. Life is about figuring out what suits you. And what suits you makes you happy. And if someone says, read the book from beginning to end, I say, F you, I read the book how I want to. All of this to say, I love to make this video for you. And I'm going to do it now. So the thing is, I love these quotes and I'm going to read them for you while recording myself reading them. So you can stare at me reading them, or you can just turn it on and do whatever you want to do in the meantime. Yeah. So, two birds, one stone. Here goes. Seth on solving personal problems. And before I go into Seth, a quote from Master Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. So this is a compilation made by Linda Medendal, the amazing Seth scholar. So these are from all different Seth books by Jane Roberts, and it's compilation. Here we go. Seth. The solutions to problems already exist in your lives. You may not have put them together yet or organized them in the necessary ways. When you attend to what is there with the proper attitude of mind, then the altered organizations can take place. At each and every point of your existence, the solutions to your problems or the means of achieving those solutions are always as present within your days as any given problems itself. To change your world, you must change your thoughts. She was to stop worrying about such things and adopt a position of divine nonchalance. My God, I love that so much. Divine nonchalance. Be divinely nonchalant. Or in other words, don't give a fuck. Whenever you're trying to rid yourself of a dilemma, make sure that you do not concentrate your attention upon it instead. This acts to cut out other data and to further intensify your focus upon your difficulty. Okay, let's read it again. Whenever you're trying to rid yourself of a dilemma, make sure that you do not concentrate your attention upon it instead. This acts to cut out other data and to further intensify your focus upon your difficulty. When you break the focus, the problem is solved. And just a sidestep for a moment, Seth explains that we hypnotize ourselves constantly. And by repeating something in your head, you're hypnotizing yourself into that state and into believing that that's true. So when you break the focus, you stop the hypnotism. You stop hypnotizing yourself. So when you break the focus, the problem is solved. It would benefit you to take it for granted that everything is being creatively worked out to your advantage. Next, I am eternally couched and supported by the universe, of which I am a part. If you hold grudges, if you concentrate upon past dissatisfactions with Prentice Hall to whatever degree, and if you project those differences into the future, then to that degree will such be your future experience with them. So Prentice Hall is the publishing agency that Jane Roberts published the Seth books with. So for Prentice Hall, you can fill out a name of a person, the company you're working for, the government, whatever. So I'll repeat it one more time. If you hold grudges, if you concentrate upon past dissatisfactions with Prentice Hall to whatever degree, and if you project those differences into the future, then to that degree will such be your future experience with them. It does no good to say that Prentice Hall exists also outside of your experience with it, and that the people there have their own reality. For in such a way you put part of the responsibility upon another agency. In your world and your experience, where your interests are paramount and do rule, they form your reality. The burden of that relationship rests upon you, upon your expectations and those beliefs about the world that you have projected upon that company. Until you are honest with yourself and become consciously aware of yourself, you cannot honestly relate with others. You will project upon them your own fears and prejudices. I'm going to repeat this one again because I had a major breakthrough recently when I read this again, because I'm going on and off these Seth quotes, yeah? And I got it on a whole different level. So this is also my tip for you. Just come back to these quotes from time to time. I will also put them in the description so you can read them and fall asleep with them as well. Like, you will internalize these words. Your subconscious will pick them up. Well, your conscious mind as well. There's no subconscious and conscious in that sense. Subconscious is more like an automatic program that you're not really aware of, but you can reach thoughts and ideas much more easily than the word subconscious makes you believe. In any case, let's go again. Until you are honest with yourself and become consciously aware of yourself, you cannot honestly relate with others. You will project upon them your own fears and prejudices. The mental and psyche difficulties were concentrated into physical symptoms, and the system was rid of the difficulty in this manner. The problem was dealt with physically, in other words, always, incidentally, the last resort. There is always the initial attempt to handle problems on a mental and psychic level. Physical illness represents the failure to deal with these sufficiently or effectively, and in all cases, the intensity and severity of physical illness is in proportion to the severity and integrity of the inner problem. So all physical ailments start in your mind. A chronic and long-lasting physical symptom, therefore, represents a chronic, fairly enduring inner problem. Okay, so this is the first part. There are 3 parts. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to make it. I'm not going to promise anything. It depends on how I feel and what I resonate with. So I will see you soon. I will see you before I'm not in this life experience anymore, in this life experience. So what soon means is you will find out. I wish you a beautiful day, and I trust that this helps on some level. And I want to show you what I have been making. I have been making beautiful clay snakes, and I'm also fiddling around with feathers. And coincidentally, which obviously is not a coincidence at all, I found out that a really important symbols in Egypt in the old days, which is simultaneous, because there's only a simultaneous time, not linear time, that snakes and birds are go perfectly together, and they depict, the snake depicts the earth, the earthly realm, the grounding, and the bird, the feathers, stand for heaven, for lifting up, for I'm not sure if enlightenment would be the word. Maybe Quetzalcoatl. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. He's an Egyptian deity, and he stands for the snake and birds. And that's all I have to say about it now. Yeah, it's just something that came to me and comes to me and keeps coming to me, and I work with it. Okay, enough talking. See you soon. Bye.